Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number 146 SN satin nickel anodized aluminum residential interlocking type threshold. There we go. Finally got it. That's what the 146 is. It's a very nice threshold. Does a lot of stuff, and it does a lot of stuff very well. The 146 is representative of the fact that this is an interlock threshold, the high version, the taller version. The SN means satin nickel. It's complementary to the satin nickel finish. There we go. Okay. So, what does it do well? Well, first of all, it is an interlock threshold, and what comes with this is going to be a zinc, a wipe coat galvanized piece of steel that will act as a J hook that will interlock into this portion here. Let me show that to you now. So the J hook, it's a J because of its shape, if you use your imagination, is nailed to the bottom of the door. That communicates to this lip here. And when the door is closed, you can see provides an extremely effective barrier to sealing the bottom of the door. It's a mechanical interlock. It couldn't be really much better. Very effective, known to last for a very, very long time. With an aluminum threshold, you'll get steel, definitely steel. It's a wipe coat galvanized finish on the steel. Now, the other thing this threshold does very well is that it has a water return feature to it. And what that means is, first of all, you can see that there's a notch right at the end of my finger, right there. The other thing is, there's a hole drilled right at the end of this finger. So, the concept is this. Any water that happens to get inside will fit into the dam area back here. Well, that hole right there that I showed you from down here would allow any water to exit that way, to fall in that way, and then exit through the notch in the face and out. Very effective. You can also get with this, and it is an option, a water pan. I'm going to show that to you now. This is the aluminum version of the water pan, and this client ordered it. And all it is a piece of aluminum that sits on the sill before your threshold goes down and simply acts as a barrier to help retard, any sort of premature failure or fatigue to the sill because of a water situation. The material is so inexpensive when you add it to the cost of the threshold that if you decide not to use it, you can discard it or use it for something else. I say always get these. Dimensionally, the threshold, there is an image below this video showing everything important about it. It's the tall one, meaning that it's 1.25 inches. So when you are manufacturing your door or calculating your undercut, keep in mind that the threshold itself is 1.25 inches. And if it was me, I'd make my undercut probably about 1/8 of an inch more so that I can have my J hook with a proper tolerance. This threshold is also 4 inches wide, and that's very common for residential thresholds. And that's where you're going to see this threshold, in a residential application. Exterior door, front door, back door, that sort of thing. Screws are included in a complementary finish. Plenty long, 2.5 I would say at least. And that's obviously for getting down through this very tall portion of the threshold. Now the hook strip itself, and these are replaceable, and people end up buying these because over time, well, they will fatigue, but I only see fatigue after decades of use, or they're unintentionally damaged. Someone puts a rug in front of the door and the door is opened and it gets ripped, is the bottom line. You can buy these separately. It's not a big deal. They're very inexpensive. The threshold is going to include nails for you to nail it to the bottom of your door. Okay. And like I said, makes an extremely effective mechanical means by which to seal the bottom of the door. I've seen interlock thresholds like this installed that have been installed for decades, and they work every day of the year. They work constantly, they work continuously, and they seal the bottom of the door. It's just the bottom line. Available in different finishes from Pemko. All your typical finishes, your mill aluminum, bright tip gold, dark bronze. I think you can even get this one in a painted white finish as well. Available in several different lengths. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces and indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut the material back to. The reasoning is if you had to take this 4-foot threshold and cut it down to 42 inch, you'd probably eliminate that slotted hole that's there, or pardon me, the countersink for the screw. Then the next one is all the way over here. So if you order a custom length, we'll not only cut it down to length, we'll locate that countersink at the proper distance from the edge and the proper center to center as well. If you have any questions on the Pemko number 146 SN, interlocking type threshold and satin nickel finish, or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.